Hi, I'm Lexi Catherine Johnson, and I was born on September 17, 2001, in Scottsdale, Arizona, to the best family I could have ever asked for.
She starts dancing when the stars come out. She ain't your typical preacher's daughter. She'll leave you dreaming, yeah, there ain't no doubt. There's a little bit of devil in her angel eyes. She's a little bit of heaven with a wild side.
Since the day I could talk, my parents had an extremely hard time keeping me quiet, but over the years I became more shy to those people that I didn't know. But once I got to know them, they began having the same problem my parents still do today. This is my dad, Dave, the most hardworking and family-oriented guy you'll ever meet. I start every morning being reminded by him to do something good for somebody that day as I'm rushing out of the house to leave for school. That is what I love the most about my dad. His selflessness and how much he cares for not just his family, but everyone around him.
I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door.
He has taught all 4 of his kids to put others before ourselves, and we are very lucky to call him our dad. I'm beyond grateful for everything he has done for me and my family, and I hope to be at least half of the person he is one day. I am confident that when I say this, I can speak for all of us. We love you, Dad.
My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small.
Next is my mom, Lisa. She is the most kind-hearted and understanding mom a daughter could ask for. Almost 27 years of her being a mom, and I cannot think of a single time she has let one of her kids down or missed a school or whatever sporting event one of us had going on. Having 4 very social kids, the house is usually filled with family and friends, and my mom is sure to make everyone feel welcomed and treats each one of them as her own.
But you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret.
Having a mom that I can tell anything to and know that she'll understand has allowed us to get along better than many teenagers do with their parents, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm beyond lucky to call her my mom and for everything that she has ever taught me. I have been and always will be a mama's girl. I love you, Mom. The oldest of the 4 kids is my sister Megan. Being 9 years apart, you'd think we wouldn't be very close, but we are. Megan is someone I can go to for absolutely anything and everything, from problems I'm having at school or with my friends, to simply just talking about the day we had.
Somebody lifted off of his old man. We were football flunkies, southern rock junkies, cranking up the stereos, singing loud and proud to give me.
Being the oldest of the Johnson kids, she has set a great example for us 3 younger ones and has been the best role model she can be. Megan got married this past September to my new brother-in-law Dan, and it makes me so happy to see someone put a smile on her face every day.
It was all real funny till we ran out of money and they threw us out into the world.
Here's my brother Matt, someone who can cheer me up even on my worst day. He started playing hockey when he was about 4 years old and still does today. From ages 5 to 10 years old, I remember being asked to be his goalie while he played hockey with a foam puck in the living room. Little did I know that he would be taking slap shots at his little sister, but I still continued to say yes every time he asked me to play because I wanted to be just like my big brother and included in everything he did.
It's a way we were made, wouldn't have it any other way. These are my people.
Growing up with 3 sisters could not have been easy for him, but he turned out pretty good and has done a great job looking out for us girls.
And it's church league softball, holler about a bad call, preacher breaking up a fight. Then later on at the Green Light Tavern,
Last but not least, my sister Sydney. Hands down the funniest girl I know and definitely the most independent and confident one in my family. Being 14 months apart, we are extremely close, and since the day I was born, we have stuck right by each other's side and will always be there to make one another laugh.
it ain't always pretty, but it's real.
As we grew up, we did everything together, whether it was going to dance class, playing volleyball, doing gymnastics, or even just hanging out around the house, we were always together. As we got even older, we only got closer. Since she went away to school this fall, the house has gotten much quieter, having no one to joke around with, and I miss her so much, but I know that wherever her future takes her, it's going to be big.
And we got nerve. Even if we are a bit get disturbed.
And this is my dog Bauer. He's extremely crazy, but he's definitely my favorite.
These are my people. This is where I come from. We're giving this life everything we've got and then some. It ain't always pretty, but it's real. It's the way we...
At the age of 8, I began playing volleyball through summer camps at Warren and immediately fell in love with the sport. I continued to play for the next 7 years of my life on multiple different club teams as well as my middle school and high school team. Playing volleyball was not just fun for me, but it taught me how to be a team player and to never give up. Although I'm sad to say I stopped playing volleyball after my freshman year here at Warren, I'm grateful for the amazing friends and memory the sport has given me.
Don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
Shout out Elise for playing left bench all freshman year while I covered right.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head?
These are my friends, some of the most fun, loving, and crazy people I've ever met. Through middle school and high school, my friend group has stayed pretty consistent, and I've started to view a lot of my friends as more family to me than anything. All of them know how to make me laugh and never fail to put a smile on my face. I believe each one of them was put in my life for all different reasons, but needless to say, I am so grateful for every single one of them. Whether it's going to Ella for advice, laughing at something that's probably not that funny with Carissa, going shopping with Chloe, driving around with Kendall, laughing at literally everything with Tori, watching movies with Dalton, going out to a party with Elise, having a great conversation with Megan, getting into some sort of trouble with Kaylee, or laughing with Cameron. I can always count on them for a good time. This list could go on and on about the people that I've met throughout my life, but those are just some that have had a great impact on it. I don't know how I'm ever going to say goodbye to them when college comes around, but I love you all.
Growing up in the golden age, throwing rocks to your window pane. Kiss me once and I'll float away.
Although it's going to be weird not to see the same people at school every day, and it will be sad to say goodbye to everyone in the fall, I hope to keep in touch with as many of them as possible, and thank you guys all for making my high school experience one to remember.
How it feels to be young. Do you remember? We could be anyone. I miss the view from the floor of your room. September can't wait too soon. Do you remember how it feels to be young? It feels great, motherfucker, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure where I'll end up, but I'm graduating early from Warren and starting classes at CLC this January and planning to transfer to a bigger school my sophomore year to later on pursue a career in sports marketing.
just to be around you made it worth it. I dropped out, but you still said I'm perfect. I remember at the prom you was perfect. I remember you were walking on graduation day. I never got the chance to say, do you remember how it feels to be young?
I'm Lexi Johnson, and this has been my life in a nutshell.